I'm joined today by Bob Garfield and Doug Levy. They wrote the book Can't Buy Me Like, sorry. And we're here to talk about that. And my first question, what's the central premise of the book?
The book is about a change in rules. It used to be that brands could buy power. They could spend a lot of money on advertising, and as long as the advertising was decent and they placed it in the right places, they would get customers. But that reality's changed, and the change is bigger than one of a move from old media to new media. It's really a fundamental change in how the most successful marketers are approaching marketing.
I've heard this before, though. Do you think, though, that maybe we're all kind of in a social media bubble and we're kind of overstating the influence of social media? I mean, does Middle America care as much about what people are saying about it on Twitter?
Yeah, that's a very good question. This is not, Can't Buy Me Like, it's not just about social media. It's about larger forces in the society, but technology and social mediation is right in the middle of them. The fragmentation of mass, the collapse of the mass media, mass marketing synergy, symbiosis that was so fantastic for 300 years is a very, very important factor. Social media is another. Companies now are all completely transparent. They used to be able to dictate their image and then hide behind a fortress of opacity, but now everything you do as a brand or as any other institution, from Crest toothpaste to the Vatican, is an open book. And that is the currency of conversation in the physical world and in social media. And so now it's no longer matters what you're saying about yourself, but what people are saying about you. And this has happened at a time in our society when, for whatever reason, maybe because of all of the above, but for whatever reason, people place trust in a brand or an institution. They base that on more than just the quality of the goods and services. They base it on a brand's values, on its behavior. And so what Can't Buy Me Like talks about is how to find the intersections between a brand and all of its many constituencies of shared interests, shared values, and you do things there together.
Can you expand on that? I mean, what exactly is your sort of prescription for brands caught in this conundrum right now?
Yeah, so the point is that it's not just about new media versus old media. In fact, there are companies that are using old media in a way that's really successful in the relationship era, and there's certainly companies that are using new media like digital or social in a way that doesn't work in the relationship era. So the change is something different than that. And what we advise companies to do, and the book really gives some very practical advice for companies, is to start by being really clear on what they care about, what's important to them, what they believe. Marketers are taught and trained to start with the customer, to get to know the customer, and what we advise is actually the opposite. Start with introspection. Know yourself, what you believe, what you stand for, and then look for the overlaps, the authentic points of connection between what you care about and what your stakeholders care about, because that point of connection can be the birth of some very authentic and successful marketing.
Hey Todd,
Yeah.
You asked me in the very beginning to sum up the book, right? To boil it down to its essence, to distill, right? I've done that. In fact, I've done it in a bumper sticker.
There you have it.